Looking for me?
Maybe. I thought I could find someone like you in a place like this.
My lucky day. The name's Ransom Stark.
I know. I've heard of you. Looks like clients aren't exactly beating down your door, Stark. I'm here to make you an offer. Pays 50 grand. Interested?
For 50 grand? There isn't much I wouldn't do for 50 grand.
I'm not interested in your personal life, Stark. What I want is some business taken care of. A man named Clayton McRae with the Trans-Tech Cyber Eye Bureau is making my life very difficult. My father and I have indulged in a few business practices that conflict with the company's policies and aren't going to sit well with the judgment committee. I want the records of them wiped off the disks, or McRae convinced that I'm not worth investigating, ever. I don't care how you do it. Just do it and you'll get paid. Agreed?
Are you part of the deal?
Just do what you're hired to do, Stark. You'll get your money. Then we'll talk.
Where do I find you?
Uptown at 666 West 125th Street. The penthouse. I'll be waiting.
I'm here for my 50 grand.
You work fast.
Not too fast. I get the job done. Now I'm here to collect.
Relax. You'll get what's coming to you.
That's what I'm counting on.
You've got a real attitude, Stark. Too bad we hadn't met under different circumstances. I'm not usually one to go for low-rent mercenary types.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. Besides, you're not exactly standard issue. What's your story anyway? You come out of nowhere with the most unusual, captivating looks I've ever seen on anyone. Then offer me a fortune for a job I could do in my sleep. I couldn't wait to get up here to see you again. You're like no woman I've ever met. I'm not sure I like what you're doing to me.
Don't knock it until you've tried it, Stark. Come here.
You read my mind.
Speaking of mind, what is this thing that's sticking out of the back of your head? You have a neural implant, Stark?
Yeah, a woman pulled me out of the gutter and saved my life with that thing.
Another woman, Stark? I'm almost jealous.
She was a friend. A good friend. I haven't even talked to Tackett in years. Heard she was somewhere in the Greenwich Village Warrens. I should look her up. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for her.
How true, but let's forget about her. One woman saved you, Stark, and now one's going to damn you. My way is a lot more fun. Talk to me, Stark. I want to know everything about you.
That will be enough, Melissa. You can amuse yourself with him later. I am Abraham Van Helsing. You work for me now, Stark.
I'm not on your payroll anymore, Pop, so don't start throwing your weight around.
You do not yet see the seriousness of your position. You shall.
Nah, I think I'll be seeing the door, Daddy.
No, Stark. You will not leave this room until I have tasted of you.
What are you? Your eyes. So intense.
You have given me what I need. The address of Deirdre Taggett. My vampires and I have tracked dozens of former Transtech employees who might have known where Tackett was hiding herself. At last we found you. Your time as my minion has just begun. Come to me, Stark. Feel my mouth on your neck. For your services to me, I give you life eternal, undeath without end.
What have I become? What have you done to me?
You are one of us now, Stark. A vampire, a hunter of men. And because you are of my creation, you are under my command.
But, why?
I could use a freelance with your talents in my cadre of Night Stalkers. When we have captured Tackett and taken from her the information that we need, I will be but one step from attaining power over Manhattan, cyberspace, and beyond. I shall control the Earth's computers. I shall have power without limit.
And I'm gonna help you.
You already have. Giving me Tackett is like handing over Incubus, the ultimate icebreaker, to me. Come, you have much to learn. You must be weak after what you've endured. Let us venture outside and select your dinner.
Sorry, Abe. After-death experiences always turn my stomach. I ain't hungry. What has happened? The situation is untenable, Stark. Power drain is immense. Perceptual filters and personality stabilizers processing at maximum capacity to neutralize unbelievably alien inputs. I repeat, what is happening? I think I'm dying, Implant. The old guy is a vampire. He tried to transform me into one. He expected to control me, but I'm still in charge, I think. I feel both awful and great. My whole body aches, but I feel strong enough to kick through a wall. Oh, God. Look at my flesh. My mouth aches. My teeth are sharper. I think I have fangs. Get a grip on yourself, Ransom. Current inputs are confusing enough. I need less babble from you and more analysis. I'm doing my best here. It's not every day somebody bites my neck open and sucks on my arteries. Analysis? I've become a vampire, it seems. Except, for some reason, I'm able to resist Van Helsing's domination. Maybe you have something to do with that. Assuredly, Ransom. Van Helsing's attack almost fried me, and I've been working double time to counter the vampiric elements that Van Helsing introduced into your identity matrix. I have managed to slow the rate at which you're becoming a vampire, but, as I mentioned, the drain on me is considerable. I compute that at present outlays, I will cease to function in days, and you will irrevocably become a vampire. You're saying I'm not damned yet? There's still hope? My presence has helped you maintain a grip on your humanity. You are, for the most part, a vampire, but I think that state is still reversible. I haven't the slightest idea how you'd reverse your condition, but theoretically it's possible. You might try accessing the well where Deirdre keeps her text files. Perhaps she is involved with the vampires in some way. The well was at the address Hope. I assume it is still there unless she has changed it. You might also review the notes you keep in your handheld computer. You could use some help.
You're Stark, aren't you? I've heard of you. Listen, take my advice. Steer clear of Zeus. You do not want to tangle with that guy. He's powerful. He has access to any information he wants. And I hear he's looking for you.
Yeah, well, if you don't mind, I'll wait to meet him before I start getting intimidated.
Well, you have reason to be, believe me. He's done damage in here that's unprecedented. It's more than just freaking with systems. He's actually into damaging angels in here, pulverizing their decking integrity. I mean, guys have found themselves broken up with the net just because Zeus didn't like their attitude. I'd stay out of his way if I were you. Don't say I didn't warn ya.
Stark, what's the frequency, brother?
Too much noise, not enough signal. That's why I'm here.
You need it? You got it. But damn, you look casters up, like you're dying or something.
Actually, I'm undying. That's the reason I'm here. I'm taking stock. You're one of my few friends in this town, Smiley. I need to know if I can count on you and the Rovers.
Anything we can do, Ransom. We wouldn't be much use to you on the streets. but we'll do what we can from here and in the net. If you come across any computer code that you don't know what to do with, we can probably help you. Bring it here. Introduce yourself to the new guy if you haven't yet. His name's Hakim Magsudi. Apparently he used to do some murking himself when he was younger.
Appreciate it, Smiley.
You need a place to jack in? You got it. Anytime. I'll add your vital stats to the room's locking mechanism. You can use our machines whether we're here or not. We're about as shielded from the company as we can be.
I'm a little busy right now, don't you think? I can read your kind a mile away. You're a merc, a free jack. Hey, if you're looking to rope me back in, forget it. I only work for myself now.
Last time you were here, you were asking after a TransTech employee named Tim Goldfarb?
Yeah, I knew him from when I used to work there. Keeps his ears open, hears stuff. Good contact to have. Nice guy, too. But I've lost touch with him. Company says he quit, but didn't have an address for him.
Well, I was facing with an angel who hacks for the company. She works in pragmatics and gets a jolly spin in the net. Sort of dwells on both sides. A couple weeks ago, she told me about a guy named Goldfarb who worked in marketing.
Yeah, that's him. Timmy Goldfarb.
Turns out old Timmy was doing his own unauthorized decking. Got into Notional Labs data cluster and started experimenting with morph codes that are stored there. Know what a morph code is?
I've heard things, but nothing I'd trust.
Pretty scary stuff. No commercial apps yet, but they promise to make chemical enhancement look quaint. Morph code is software designed to be introduced into a human consciousness while it's rendered in cyberspace, and then make changes to a person. Potentially rewire, re-engineer a human being. When a person decks, his consciousness is reduced to numbers, sorted into files, and stored in a soul box. Morph codes are compatible with soul boxes. Want to make yourself stronger? Your eyes see better? Maybe you want to increase your sex drive. Maybe decrease it, eh? Learn languages? Add deep bases of information to enhanced memory centers? Triple your brain's rate of neural exchange? Anything. All without the limits and side effects of machinery and chemicals. Because the morph code changes what you are. It changes the numbers in your data angel, and when you leave the net, those numbers become you.
Sweet Jesus. I could use a cigarette, I think. I'm no philosopher, and I'm happy about that because I don't want to think about the implications of that stuff.
So your friend Timmy finds a cache of this stuff and starts messing with it. Except this stuff's for pros only, right? Don't try this at home, kids. He botched the program merge between the morph code and his soul box. Ended up with severe brain damage.
Institutionalized?
He's running crazy downtown with a loose-knit gang of psychos called the Autonomy Dogs. Calls himself Wild Child now.
Where can I find them?
They hang a lot around Wall Street. Their leader is a guy named Sabakata St. Albans. Rich guy. His father ran a chain of virtual wear shops and left Sabakatus a pile. Sabs was a little unstable, though. Got involved heavily with the Genetic Purity Council. Even went out on raids with the scrub teams until he got shot up pretty bad in a firefight with a South American ethnic gang called the Bolivarian Front. Only way his doctors could save him was by giving him a hefty-looking implant. He couldn't handle being transformed into something he hated and went completely over the deep end. Do yourself a favor, Stark, and forget about him. The dogs are crazy people, killers, psychotic refuse. Let it go.
How you been? Garrick and I gave up on you months ago. Thought you must have bought the permanent cyber vacation, know what I mean? Hey, you don't look so good.
Haven't been myself. Listen, I can trust you guys, right?
Always good. You laid your own neck on the line for Garrick and me many a time when we nearly crossed the line with Transtech.
Where is your old man anyway?
He's working for an uptown gang that wants some Transtech dirt. Call themselves Electric Anarchy. Routine stuff. It's been a while since we had any jobs with some meat on them. I'm booked to trail some guy in the net who's accused of being one of these vampires we're hearing about on the news. Anything to stay working these days. What is it, Stark? Your pale skin went almost blue there for a second.
Let's put it this way. If you were bounty hunting the undead, you'd be able to take that Cuban cruise with the money I'd bring in for you.
They got you, Stark? Of all people? I can't believe it. Nobody could ever touch you when it came to combat. I mean, I hope you're okay, but how'd you let your guard down long enough to get taken like that?
Hey, I'm human, okay? At least half, anyway. Now what I need is to keep my half-breed hide alive. And there's more. Incubus is real, Rimma, and these guys want it. If we don't get it before they do, we're all goners. I'm gonna need the best people on my side.
Sign me up. That is what you're getting at, isn't it? You just got yourself one of the best deckers in Manhattan. But I don't want to pull this kind of job without Garrick. Let's swing uptown to 175th Street and pick him up. He can skip the money he'd be making with that job. This is more important. Garrick's sure gonna be glad to see you, Stark.
Haven't seen you in months, Howler. You look horrible. You're sick, aren't you?
Yeah, like you give a damn, Monique. Don't mess with me, I'm not in the mood.
Shelve the self-pity, Mr. Lonely Heart. It isn't selling. I'm genuinely concerned. You're as pale as a corpse.
I don't want to involve you in this mess, Monique.
Howler, you better. I'm still your friend.
Some heavy stuff. Involves Transtech, cyberspace, and vampires. which is what I've become. That's why I look this way. Deirdre Tackett's been kidnapped because of me. Everything's gone wrong, and if I don't get control of things soon, I'm doomed. I'll be like this forever. Until somebody drives a stake into my heart, that is.
Don't be too proud to ask for help, Ransom. Want me to tag along? I'm with you, Ransom.
Greg, my matrix, what the hell happened to you? You look half dead.
That about sums it up, Lash. You can't believe what's coming down.
So what's got you? Somebody inject you with a designer virus? Nano machine? You look like you've lost half your blood, boy.
Wish it was a bioweapon. Those can be countered easy enough. This'll sound crazy, Lash. Those vampire rumors you've been hearing? They're true. I've seen them. I've become one of them, or nearly one of them. A vampire named Van Helsing. Yeah, like the guy in the Dracula legends. He lured me to his penthouse on a bogus job. He was looking for Tackett, and when he got what he wanted out of me, he did this to me. I couldn't stop him. He was too damn strong. He forced himself on me. My implant's the only thing keeping me even partially human. And it won't last forever. I don't reverse this soon, it'll be too late. I'll be a vampire forever.
Y'all are serious, aren't you? Y'all are a vampire? My God, look at you. What the hell do we do about this, Ransom?
I don't know. I've got to find a cure before it's too late, and I have to save Deirdre. Van Helsing's grabbed her. He's after Incubus. Turns out that's for real, too. I owe that woman my life, Lash. I have to rescue her and try to put an end to Van Helsing's evil.
Brother, you are in serious shit up to your earlobes. And maybe I better come with you on this one? Let's get down to it, brother.
Looks like the three of us again. I guess it had to end up this way.
don't exactly look like one of the crowd.
I'm here with a friend.
Must be some friend to get into this joint. Ever since they closed off the Met to the public, the place is full of these rich brats every night.
They seem harmless.
Yeah? Well, they supposedly closed off the place to protect the artifacts from us working-class vandals. And what happens? These rich guys trash the place. I gotta go. Gotta keep an eye on these clowns.
Hello there, young man. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I haven't seen you at any of our regular gatherings. Your dress is a tad unorthodox. You look better suited to a more exclusive club I used to belong to, the Hellfire Club. Crazy things going on there. Crazy. You remember? Well, what goes on there just got a little too scary for me. Borders on the perverse. It's a whole different crowd. I have some friends who are lucky enough to be members, though. Associates of mine at work. They're always saying, "Monty, how could you give up the privilege? Loosen up a little." But this is as loose as I get. In fact, they were after me to stop in tonight. But frankly, the place actually frightens me now. You look like an adventurous sort. Would you like my invitation?
Here. Now keep in mind, the club isn't everybody's business. It's more like a private, exclusive society than a club, really. But you seem like a dependable enough fellow. Enjoy. They meet midtown at the plaza. Oh, and while you're there, you might want to look up my associate, Emily Esaki. Maybe she can show you around.
Target must have been into something really big for them to go this far, Stark. You sure you know what you're getting us into?